Morning, Class R. I'm outside of my garden this morning because this week is all about plants and growing. So I've got a story here ready to read to you, and it's called, I bet you can read this, A Seed in Need. A Seed in Need. And it's an information book, and it's going to teach us lots about different parts of a plant, so hopefully you'll remember them when you make a diagram for me. But it's done in a really nice way. It's a bit like a story of a seed. So let's get going. There's a bumblebee very close to my leg. It's just flown away. Right then. It says, don't know if you can see that if it's bright enough. There we go. Deep in the ground lies a seed. It's cold and the seed is asleep. I wonder what time of year you think it might be if it's cold. What does a seed need to make it grow? Asked the ladybird in his speech bubble. Let me see. A seed needs air, water, and warmth to make it grow. Seeds cannot grow when it's very cold. What time of year is it when it's very cold? You don't see many plants growing then. So the rain and the sunshine help many plants grow in spring. Often rains a lot in spring, so call it an umbrella. In spring, rain waters the seed, falls to the ground, and the sun warms the soil, and the seeds begin to wake up. Can you see it's just sprouting a little root? That's right, said the snail. I like the mini pieces in here. Cracks appear in the seed, and roots form from the bottom. A small white shoot grows from the seed. Why do plants have roots? Asked the ladybird. Roots hold the plant firmly in the soil, and they soak up water too. Remember that very carefully. So the roots hold it in the soil, a bit like an anchor on a boat, and they suck up water a bit like a straw. The white shoot pushes its way through the soil. It has become a seedling. That's a cute name. There's its long roots and its shoot. Plants need sunlight to make them big and strong. I like sunshine too, says the ladybird. The seedling turns greener and the stem grows thicker. So this is its stem. It's got a blend in there, and stronger, and leaves appear on the very top. How do plants get food? Asked the ladybird. Leaves use sunlight to make food for the plant. It's a very cool word for that. It's called photosynthesis. But it takes the sunlight and chemical changes happen in the leaves and it turns it into food. Children water the plant and give it extra food. I wonder if you watered any plants. Hey, it's raining, said the ladybird. And it grows taller and thicker and bushier. When the weather is dry, plants need to be watered. So on those extra sunny days, I think I've got my watering can just here. And I've helped mine out a little bit too. Hey, caterpillar, are those leaves tasty? It's May and the garden is full of creatures who shelter under the plant's leaves. That's clever, a bit like an umbrella. Can you see he's had a little chomp? In fact, I'm going to show you in my garden, somebody's had a bit of a nibble. I take you down here, look. Can you see on these leaves behind my hand? Not sure which creepy crawly it is, but he's definitely been having a nibble. Keep my eyes peeled for him. I'll put that back. And then it says, a bud appears on a plant. The bud is the name here, but before the flower comes out, it uses it to protect it. In fact, I've got one next to me as well. So, under here, I've got some flowers. Can you see those? And they've all come out, but before they come out, there's one behind here, look. Where's my hand? Just here. This one's all closed up. And it's protecting it until it's ready. That one's a bud. So the next, after the stem, we've got a bud. At first it's small and green, but soon it begins to unfold. Watch out! The yellow pollen dust in the middle of the flower might make you sneeze. Achoo! Said the ladybird. Right. The bud turns into a beautiful flower. Bees and butterflies come and visit it. I don't know if you can hear, but there is a bumblebee behind me. Look at the insects coming to drink the nectar from the flower. We've got butterflies, we've got bumblebees. Summer is over and the flower begins to droop. I wonder what you think's happening. It's not quite as fabulous as it was. The petals fall to the ground, a bit like one I found before. These are the ones that I used to make my insects. So as you can see, this one's not looking too healthy anymore. It's gone a bit brown and it's fallen off because it's died. Will there be any flowers left in the garden during winter? Asked the ladybird. Yes, snowdrops like the winter best, but most of the flowers prefer spring and summer. Gardeners carefully collect the seeds from the centre of the dead flower and they store them in a tin. But the snail says, not all seeds are collected by the gardener. Some seeds just fall to the ground. What do you think is going to happen to the seeds that fall out of this plant and fall straight to the soil on the ground? It says they fall to the ground and they grow on their own next spring. So can you see here? Next spring we will sow. So that's a special word for putting the seed in the ground. We will sow them in the soil again and we'll get another one. The worm says, we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. That's the way our garden will be, full of flowers next year and year after year. So, from this book, hopefully you will remember different parts of a plant. There's a diagram in the back, but I think you can do a better one because this one's got something missing. It's got the flower, it's got the petals, it's got the stem, it's got the leaves, and they're all labelled and written about, but what's missing from the bottom? If you could make me a diagram of a flower, see if you can do an even better one than this one.